Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to What's the Tea with Malcolm B. And I'm sad. It's our last episode of the season. You know, for the last 6 weeks, we've been bringing to you the most interesting and influential people in Richmond who make it great. And this is our last night for now. Aren't you sad? Are you sad, everybody? Oh, sad. You know, we talked about food and art and music and style and politics, and now it's all over, for now anyway. So, actually tonight we figured we would go out with a bang. So guess what? I have a really special guest here for you tonight. Everybody, my friend Oprah. Come on out. Actually, no, Oprah's not here, sorry. We couldn't get Oprah. We couldn't even get Rolanda Watts. We couldn't even get Shamika Watts, who makes really good fried chicken at a gas station on the south side. But we're still going to have a great time. We're going to end these 6 weeks by talking about the best of Richmond. Tonight is our totally made up, wholly unscientific, completely subjective, and haphazard awards show for the people, places, and things who make RVA awesome. Who's going to make the cut? Who's here in the studio with us? You don't know. You're just going to have to sit and wait and see. Sort of like going to the free clinic, except with bad jokes and way less anxiety. So, you know, usually I would introduce you to the crew, and that would include DJ True Blue. But as you can see, True Blue is not here with us right now. He is at 2113 at 2113 East Main Street, setting up for our party. So, in the meantime, you will meet two very special people, the grand dames of social media, I like to call them, Mecca and Christina. Hello, ladies. Looking splendid tonight, both of you divine. So, you're the social media maven, and you are the Facebook champion. Please tell everybody what to do.
So, as you guys know, all of you that have been loyal viewers following along, we want you to tweet at us, hashtag What's the TRVA, and follow us on Twitter. What's the TRVA is our handle as well. Also, call in. You know, we love to get our calls. We are, you know, really getting our percentage up of accepting those phone calls and not dropping it. So we're getting good at this. It's the perfect time to call in this episode. So that number is 915-5202.
And Mecca, tell them what to do on Facebook.
And on Facebook, just go ahead and write your comments. And this is like our little Best of RVA segment. So make sure you put your thoughts and suggestions on What's the Tea with Malcolm V, Facebook.com/WTT. And also call in at 804-915-5202. We have giveaways tonight.
Yep, we sure do. So really quickly, we're talking about the best of. What is your best kept secret in Richmond?
Ooh, I have a lot of them, Malcolm.
Oh, maybe we can't talk about them. Maybe I should ask Christina. What is your best of Richmond thing?
Oh gosh, it's so hard. What's the tea? What's the tea?
That's fair.
My favorite best TV show in Richmond.
That's fair. Now, have you decided on something appropriate?
Yes, I have actually. I would have to say my best kept secret, the Jewelry Box on Gray Street, and they also have a truck that goes around Richmond at different festivals. I get great earrings for a low price and necklaces and things like that. And also my soul food spot, Harold's on the south side.
Oh.
Great soul food, best kept secret, RVA.
Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. So one more time, while we got a few more seconds, tell everybody where to call.
915-5202.
Yes.
Call us.
Get some free giveaways.
Yeah, we got some stuff to give away. Thank you, ladies.
You're welcome.
You'll see more of them in a little bit. So as we continue on, you know, we're talking about the best of Richmond tonight. But before we do that, you know, we got to talk about the tea of what's going on in RVA. So I guess the big thing is, you know, Barack Obama was here in town today at Bird Park, no less. I tell you, man, these Obamas are in town so much. I feel like I saw Michelle Obama running the Vita course the other day. And then I think I saw her later on at Elwood Thompson buying kale coming from the gym. I mean, these guys are here more than the people running for Senate. I feel like I know more about the Obamas than I do the folks running for city council. And the only thing I know about them is what their yard signs look like. I just know their names. Oh, this is encouraging. Virginia is actually said to be #1 in the nation for legally owned machine guns, which is exactly what I want to hear now. There's a string of robberies, and it's political season, and Christmas is approaching. So people are broke, stressed out, and crazy. and there are more machine guns on the streets here than anywhere else. Which makes perfect sense, because in Virginia, it's not enough to, hunt a deer. You have to massacre it. You have to perforate the deer. So it's easier in that way to just take it and just hang it on your wall. No muss, no fuss. On a brighter note, the VMFA is said to have taken in a record-breaking haul recently with the Chihuly exhibit. They sold a record amount of stuff at the gift shops, more than they ever have before, with the Chihuly exhibit. And of course, Chihuly is the artist who makes beautiful sculptures from glass, which, I can totally explain why they had a record-breaking haul. All the VCU art students were like, dude, there's glass at the museum, man. So everybody came and went to the gift shop and bought all this amazing glass. And then I'm sure they got devastated when they got home and realized it was decorative glass, not functional. But, VCU students are really bright. I'm sure they'll figure something out. That's how the Rams roll, baby. So let me shut up. It's time to get the show started. And what we're going to do this evening is present to you not only our awards for the best things and people in Richmond, but you're also going to get a chance to meet some of the awesome people who have escaped the sweatshop to get in front of the camera this week, the people who have been working behind the scenes magnificently to make this show the dubious success that it is. So, without further ado, I'd like to present to you Christina, whom you've already met, but also the man, Jacreets. Come on up, y'all. All right, Christina and Jacreets. Christina is, as you know, our social media maven, and Jacreets is a jack of all trades. He's a cameraman, he's a producer, he's a social media guy. He helps us clean up the vomit when people throw up. So he's the man. So anyway, I'm gonna let you guys take it away.
All right. So our first category is place you are most likely to find hair weave in the street. And the nominees are Jackson Ward, the corner of Libyan Grove, Southside Plaza, and Shaku Bottom.
And the winner is, drumroll, the corner of Libyan Grove. That's a surprise win there. Didn't see that one coming.
A lot of hair weaves there. I've been there.
Okay, the next category that we want to tell you guys about is Richmonder we love and we don't want to see leave. Then the nominees for that category are D'Angelo, Guar, Pam Reynolds, and Shaka Smart.
And the winner is Shaka Smart.
Woo! We don't want to see Shaka leave. He's awesome.
Shaka. Next, we have athletes we are most proud of. The nominees are Tim Hightower, Eric Maynor, and Larry Sanders.
And the winner is Eric Maynor. He's now with OK Thunder. Good for him.
KC, yeah.
Okay, the next category is the most lovable traffic personality. The nominees are Tracy Lynn, Amanda Meadows, and Siri.
And the winner is Tracy Lynn.
Yay!
I was going for her. Okay. Well.
Okay, so that's all the categories we have, but we'll turn it over to Malcolm.
Right. And so now, actually, the person that we really want to introduce you to tonight is Mr. Brian Marks. This guy, we are naming him the #1 guy with a charity enterprise that is doing really well. Our friend Brian. Hey, Brian! Good to see you, man.
Loving it.
Hey, let's sit and chat.
I mean, I got this. I think we're supposed to drink.
Well, how convenient. We're going to drink. How's that? How are you, man?
Good, man.
It's good to see you. I'm so happy you're here. So tell everybody what you do.
Yeah, I run a crowdfunding website called bonfirefund.com. We help anybody raise money by selling their own cool T-shirts.
Nice.
So it's a simple process, and we're having a lot of fun.
Look at that.
There you go.
Now, a lot of people may not know, Brian, and now everybody's seen this shirt here, right?
I hope. But,
Everybody's seen. Show the people this one. Everybody's seen this one.
This is the genesis. This is how it all started.
Right. Everybody's seen that shirt. Can you tell them how that shirt came to be?
So,
cheers.
Cheers, man. Thanks for having me.
All right. Tell everybody how this happened. Save Shaka. Shaka's a friend to the show. We want to say hello to Mr. and Mrs. Smart.
They're the best.
Yeah.
We all got caught up in it. 2011, we were making our run to the Final Four as a Ram. We were all excited and thought for sure that Coach Smart was going to take his coaching talent somewhere else. And we thought, why not raise a few $1 million? And just being a smart kid, I had no other way than just create a cool T-shirt and try to sell it. So
Yeah.
Stupid idea turned into something bigger. Selling for $25 each, $15 goes to the Ram Athletic Fund, and very quickly realized that it could be something bigger. And ultimately, we did not save him, but luckily he, with his connections with the university, and him and his wife ultimately decided to stay.
So, did they actually find out about this? Did they know about this whole movement?
I don't know. I've met him a couple times. Just he wouldn't know who I am.
Oh, I see. Well, he knows now. Hey.
Yeah, exactly. But just through the Ram Athletic Fund and being a friend of the university. But I don't know. I would imagine probably not, but who knows? It was so under the radar. It wasn't.
You never know. Maybe they have a big one and he wears it at night. It's like a nightie.
That's right.
Yeah.
You never know.
So anyway, let's talk about you. This led to morphing into a company. So tell us about how the company works.
Yeah, so it's real simple. So what we took the lessons we learned from the Save Shaka campaign and created a simple process that was no risk. So instead of printing a bunch of shirts that ultimately didn't sell after we had sort of signed Coach Smart, we created a process that anybody can come create their own cool T-shirt, launch a fund, and for free.
Nice.
The only way shirts get printed is if a minimum of 50 are sold. As long as you hit that tipping point, then we send $15 per shirt to your cause. So you could sell 51 or you could sell 50,000. As long as you sell a minimum of 50, we send $15 to your cause per shirt.
So we're going to say this a number of times during your time, but where do people go to get involved with this action?
Yeah, just bonfirefunds.com. It's an easy website. You simply send us a request and tell us why you're raising money, where the money will go. Anyone can do it, and that's sort of our mission is we want to help anyone raise money, whether it's your friend that is in need, maybe you have a friend that is on hard times or potentially has cancer or some type of disease that requires additional monies that just aren't available to you. Or if you're trying to give back to a cool nonprofit or a charity, or even raising money for your university. We've got several that are up now that are raising money for VCU,
Nice.
different schools and the athletic department, et cetera.
Now this is a huge departure for you because you were doing something completely different. What were you doing before?
I always say this word, but it's sort of stuck with me. I was in this hamster wheel, just working 60 to 70 hours a week and not seeing my family. I was in medical device sales. I sold spine implants.
Right.
If anyone ever tells you need spine surgery, tell them no thanks and tell them to go to
I'll keep that in mind.
a rehab
keep that in
physical
mind.
therapist. But that's what I was doing, and just decided to make a change. Determined that this had a legitimate business model and that people would use it, and jumped.
Yeah, because you were part of the startup competition that Richmond
right.
had recently. How did that go for you?
That was awesome. It was. We weren't seeking funding, and but it was something that we ended up signing up for, and we learned a ton. And it was incredible, the people we met and how the city embraced us, as well as all the other competitors. It was a lot of fun. We ended up winning crowd favorite, so that was exciting.
Crowd favorite, nice. What are some of the sort of challenges that you face as a young business in Richmond, and what's it like being an entrepreneur here in this city specifically, you think?
Nothing in terms of this city. I think it just in general as being a young entrepreneur, it's overcoming the challenges you don't anticipate, right? You think this is going to be easy to a certain extent, and then when you actually go do it, it's just things that you would have never expected pop it.
Like what? What happens?
Gosh, anything from our chief technology officer who was in Europe. We thought it would be simple to bring him over on what's called an H-1B visa. The short of it is now we're pivoting because the U.S. government only allows $65,000 per year, and we sort of missed the window. Pivoted to try to attempt a different type of visa application. And you just go down the rabbit hole from there with what gets thrown at you. anything from simple tax laws. We launched the site initially with Amazon as our payment provider. Why did we choose Amazon? Well, the most popular crowdfunding website, Kickstarter, uses Amazon. Well, we ended up getting dumped by Amazon 2 months into it when we had our first successful fund, and for no other reason that they sort of had this partnership with Kickstarter and decided to not support other crowdfunding websites. So it just sounds easy. Yeah, I'm going to go do it. We're going to use Amazon, and before you know it, you've got a pivot, which then puts you in a different direction. So it's fun though, you know. It's just part of life. You know?
So what other local groups have you worked with since having done this really successful thing?
We've done a ton of local groups and even some all over the country. As far as San Francisco, we've done one in New Jersey, one in New York. We've got one live that's in Dallas. World Pediatric Project is an awesome nonprofit here in town. The Ask Childhood Cancer Foundation is here in town. Someone used bonfire funds to raise money for the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation. It goes on and on. We've got some really cool groups we've worked with, and that's what's fun about it, is you're helping people and you're meeting cool people through these different organizations that are actually passionate about, you know, whatever it is they're doing, whether it's helping kids or you know, the computer science department at VCU, whatever it may be. So.
Well, once again, tell everybody where to find you, Ryan.
Bonfirefunds.com, and check us out. We'd love to help anybody in whatever your passion is.
Now we're talking about best of. What is your best of in Richmond? Your favorite thing in
Mama
Richmond?
Zoo is an easy one. It's wild, man. Richmond is now RVA. It's like there's everything.
It's here.
There's so much to do.
We are popping, baby.
We were just talking about it, joking around, how RVA sort of stuck, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, where it came from, who was that one person that started maybe saying it repeatedly and then it turned into something?
Well, funny you should mention that. I think we're going to have an answer to that.
All right, I love it. But we were talking, what if Roanoke had come out with RVA?
Oh, we would have been
And all of a sudden we'd be like,
well, I think we can get away with Riva too, maybe. Kind of.
right. I like RVA.
Well, we're so glad you're here. One more time, tell everybody where to find you.
Bonfirefunds.com.
Bonfirefunds.com for your crowdsourcing charity
Love it.
ideas. So, stick around.
Yep.
Next up, we have our next presenters. Andre, our graphic designer extraordinaire, and Noble, another member of our team, marketing expert, event specialist, community organizer, and all-around awesome dude. Take it away, fellas.
All right, so you ready to take it up? Let's do it. All right, so next up we have the best place to get your dance song.
Thanks for coming.
The nominees are Izibu Muntu, Empire for a Rumors Party, Havana 59, Nile for Afro Beta. And the winner is
Balasa.
Booyah. All right, the next up we have Best Concert Venue.
And our nominees are Browns Island, Canal Club, Camel, and The National.
And the winner is The National.
All right, next up, we have Best Place to View Art in the City. And
Right
our
behind
nominees
you. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. The nominees are the Holocaust Museum, the Black History Museum, First Fridays. And the winner is
VMFA.
All right, next up we got Best Crowdfunding Company. And the nominees are,
Well, you know there's only one that needs to be mentioned.
oh yeah, that's right.
Right?
That's right.
Bonfire Funds.
Thank you so much. Let's do it. All right. Boom.
All right. So, our next guest here is another person who specializes in making our community well and better and all that great stuff. Brian! Hey, everybody, don't forget to call in 915-5202. Tell us what your best of Richmond is. Right now, we're going to be speaking with a gentleman who is at the head of an organization that does a lot of good in the community, and his companion as well. Please welcome Mr. J. Miles and Natalie G. of Project Yoga Richmond. Hi. Hey, guys. Thanks for coming.
Hey,
What's going on? I would offer you alcohol, but I don't know if that might mess up your asanas and stuff. But please, let's have a little sippy sip. Welcome. Thanks for coming.
Thank you for having us.
Jeez.
Oh,
To the best of Richmond, huh?
when in Rome.
All right.
Thank you.
These little dainty cups don't hold too much. They're so dainty.
So good.
So, tell us about what you do.
I'm a yoga teacher,
Okay.
first and foremost. And I've been teaching yoga for 10 years here in the city. Actually, you have a lady who's in here working with you who was my big sister in yoga.
Yeah.
Named Atika.
I don't know her. Who's that?
And I started an organization 2 years ago called Project Yoga Richmond because I wanted to do more than just teach yoga classes. Yoga has benefited me a great deal just in my overall health and my well-being and making me see the positive side of life. And I felt like people could benefit from that as well.
Super.
And we go about, we teach kids, we teach old people, we teach people who can't afford to practice yoga normally. And so we actually just came from yoga classes at our studio where it's 100% donation based for the classes. And we
Before we go on, tell everybody where that studio is.
studio is at 6517 Dickens Place. The organization is called Project Yoga Richmond. If you go to projectyoga.richmond.org, you'll find us. The .org is the important part. If you go to .com, the screen is going to say, I don't know what you're talking about. Right?
Oh, I thought it might have been a porn joke or something. Sorry.
It's all good.
So we have a request for a demonstration.
We gotta
clear
We gotta move something,
we gotta
I guess.
move something.
the couch back.
I guess we could. In the meantime, so you practice at the studio. Now, do you also practice in the park? I understand, or no?
We practice everywhere. I've been part of classes at Maymont.
Okay.
Where over 300 people in practice. We have a partnership with the VMFA, Virginia Museum of Fine Arts.
Okay.
And we host a twice a month Saturday class up on the upper deck in the sculpture garden.
Twice a month at the
Twice a month.
VMFA. Okay.
That actually ended this year because it's getting cold.
Oh, right. I
And
guess.
so people don't like doing outside yoga when it's cold. I don't know what the deal is with that.
Yeah. Sorry.
And everywhere. And this, before I go on, just let me, Natalie, Natty G, as we call her, she is an instructor of hoop dance.
Oh.
And so she's pretty awesome with it. She also helps me with the acro yoga stuff that we do.
Acro yoga, what's that?
Acro yoga is three things. It's partner yoga, is therapeutics or Thai yoga, and acrobatics.
Sounds sexy. Tell me more.
It's a little close. You gotta really be close.
Yeah, let's see a little bit of an
A little
example.
bit?
Let's see a little bit of an
We
example.
gotta kick our shoes off. Is that?
Oh, that's
is that
fine.
welcome?
Do your feet stink?
No.
Okay.
I haven't smelled them though, so we've been that close.
Okay, so we're gonna see a little bit of a demonstration of acro yoga by Jay Miles and Natalie G, one of our best of Richmond folks who are doing really great stuff in the community with wellness and mental well-being. So, what are you gonna show us?
We actually just made this up tonight.
Okay. And this is called
So
what?
we are gonna go from a koala, basing koala bear, into a movement called throne,
Okay.
and then we'll see from there.
All right. Just keep it clean.
So the first thing is you have to be a good base, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm the base, she's the flyer. And so this is how we learn. We learn the base by her becoming like a koala bear. Right? And so we'll push up into a seat. So give me your feet. Now normally we have people spotting us, right? So
Okay.
if anything happens.
Wow. And I guess that's really good for what?
It's a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun. It's good for
I'd
your
say.
fun portion of the day, right? I think he was waiting for me to say something else, But I'm gonna slide my feet in.
I'm thinking pure thoughts, pure yoga thoughts.
Right. And now she's just gonna find her feet around my legs.
Okay.
And sit up.
Oh, no, that looks like it's good for the hips.
It's a pretty deep stretch.
Wow.
Right?
This is amazing. Brilliant. Are you having fun, Natalie?
It's wonderful.
And give me your hand. So she's gonna come out. So stretch your legs out. I'm gonna walk my feet in.
Ooh. It's like Cirque du Soleil right here.
Right here, Comcast.
I love it. Amazing. Give it up, y'all, for Acro Yoga, J Miles and Natalie G, part of the best of REA. What? Where else are you going to see that, baby? Thank you guys for coming.
Thank you very much, my friend.
Please, stick around. They're part of the best of Richmond. Stick around, put your shoes on, don't put your shoes on, roll around on the floor, like whatever you want to do. It's up to you, boo. Our next presenters wear too many hats for one title. They are vital people to this experience. You have to know them. You've already met Mecca, but please also make yourself familiar with Mr. Jack McCain. Give it up, give it up, give it up.
Thanks, Malcolm.
Give it up for our cast members, y'all. And take it away.
Yo.
What's up, Jack?
What up, Mecca?
Me and you at the same damn time.
All right, so first category we have is a place to discover that your female prostitute is not a female.
Ooh, that's a bad thing, bad idea.
What do we
if
got,
you're not
Mecca?
looking for it. Oh. Our winner. Let's see who it is, Jack.
Oh.
The winner is, can you believe it? Dinwiddie Avenue and Jefferson Davis Highway. Yay! Cheers. Very familiar. Anyway.
All right, restaurant that closed down and that we missed terribly.
What's our nomination?
We got Sample, Bill's Barbecue, Deluxe, and Cellar Door.
Let's see who the winner is.
All right, we got an airplane for that. No?
This one's a little sticky. Oh, and the winner is Celador.
Yeah.
Yay! I missed that place.
Best open air market in Richmond. We got 17th Street Farmers Market, Antiques in Manchester, Birdhouse, and south of the James.
Who's the winner? Oh, south of the
South of
James. Yay!
And for Urban Bazaar, is there any other? Artisan Cafe.
Artisan Cafe it
Yeah.
is. Yay!
Yeah.
Artisan Cafe. Love that place. I always go. Yay.
And what do you know? Who would have thunk it? Artisan Cafe is here with us tonight. Please, 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 please come and get familiar with Melody, and Julian from Artisan Cafe. Hi guys, you look great. Welcome. Let me scooch this over. After all that acro yoga, I might need something to help me scooch all this furniture around. I'm old. Maybe I need to stretch my joints. Oh yes, please, 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 please. And if we bring them a little bit of glasses or something, you can get yourself together. And this is great, Melody. So, from Artisan Cafe, please, would you like a little sip?
I would love some.
Calm the nerves. You okay? Yeah. You look stunning.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, tell us about Artisan Cafe. What is it?
So Artisan Cafe is a platform for art in all of its forms
Okay.
in the city. So unlike a lot of events that typically go on elsewhere, we actually showcase visual art, clothing, jewelry, live music, culinary arts, literary arts. So it's for art in all of its forms.
Wow. And where do people find Artisan Cafe? Where is it exactly?
So we move around. In the past, we've actually held the cafe over at Plant Zero.
Okay.
We will be approaching our 1 year anniversary, December 8th.
Congratulations, a year anniversary.
So we're actually going to try.
So how old is it?
1 year.
Oh yeah, okay.
1 year.
Okay. Sorry. Hey, call in at 915-5202. Say what's up to Melody from Artisan Cafe. Please continue.
Okay, so we are actually going to celebrate the 1 year anniversary at this funky, swanky spot located near Virginia Union.
Okay.
It's actually a former 1907 electric trolley barn.
Oh.
Can you imagine? It's on the National Historic Register. And so we're gearing up for that.
Nice. I think we need a little bit more mic situation. Please, do you want to
Thank you.
moisten your vocal cords? Just want to make sure we can hear you. So it's going to be at a trolley station, and when is that?
Saturday, December 8th.
Okay. Now tell everybody before we forget where to find you at Artisan Cafe.
Artisan Cafe, you can find us online at www.artisancafeva.com.
So what are some of the things, you mentioned visual art, you've mentioned music and live performance, but what are some of the things people can find there?
They can find, so I actually brought some special
show
pieces
us.
Representing some of the artists that showcase. This is a piece of visual art by Julian Green. He has featured at the cafe in the past. This is a multimedia piece here on the right alongside it by Don Cherry. You can find, we always get this thing where men feel like they have to send their wives or their girlfriends.
Okay.
So we have to tell you, no, men, we have things for you as well.
Okay.
We have some people that actually want to do business in Richmond.
Okay.
So most of our artists are local, but then there are a few that come in from New York, in DC, and Philadelphia, and Atlanta. And this is actually from a DC designer.
Oh.
Very rich style. These are for all of our men.
Nice. Bow ties.
Bow ties.
I would do this, but I have no idea how to tie one. I still use a clip-on. Is that bad?
It's okay, we can show you.
Okay. All right. Good.
Not a problem.
Yeah. Maybe I could do one of these ties and do some acro yoga and have a really good time, huh?
So we have jewelry. This is actually by Ashley.
That's nice.
Style Identity. She is actually a protege of Jay Sharp.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So this is for all the fashionistas. This here is Stella Noir.
Oh.
So this is actually nice and funky. So you can. Functional art is what we like to spotlight. And
Sweet.
these are some young high school guys. Natural talent. I think they go to Henrico High.
Nice.
They have their own t-shirt line.
Very
So,
good.
A nice mix of clothing to pieces for your home to ties for Malcolm.
So you sort of get a lot of young and emerging designers
We
coming
do.
to. Oh, look, we have a call.
We have a call.
Ooh la la. Shall we take it? Hello, welcome to What's the Tea with Malcolm B and Melody from Artisan Cafe. What's up?
Hey, this is Colleen. I just wanted to know, where is the trolley station?
The trolley station is located at 1620 Brook Road. And you can actually find all of that on our website. Again, www.artisancafeva.com.
Excellent, thank you.
Hey, before you go, thanks for calling. What is your best of in Richmond? Tell us.
My best what in Richmond?
Your favorite thing. What is the best thing about Richmond to you?
The people are so friendly. I lived in Charlottesville for a while, and they looked at me funny when I smiled and said hello. They're all good.
Well, we love you, Colleen. Thanks for calling.
Have a good night.
You too. Bye. Look at that. Everybody clap for Colleen. So, at least one person's coming to the trolley. How about that?
I know. I'm happy.
Yeah.
Thanks, Colleen.
So how do people sort of find you in the first place? How did you even get this idea? I guess that's two questions.
It's fine. It's perfectly fine. I'm a native of Richmond. Love Richmond and everything about the city. I returned 4 years ago and had to do something after becoming a mom. And so the co-curator of the Artisan Cafe, Adrienne Cole, and myself came up with the concept of bringing standard outdoor markets indoors. Okay, so you bring it indoors, you jazz it up. People have something to look forward to. We have it quarterly. People put their clothes on, they come out, and it's a great alternative to going to a club, I would say. And you, at the same time, you're supporting the local arts movement.
So it's less of a mall feeling. It's more
less
of
of a mall because nothing is off the rack.
Yeah.
Everything
And you
is
could
individual.
nobody would ever be able to say this is one of a kind.
Exactly.
There you go.
And people like that.
Yeah. So what are some of the kind of unique challenges you face as a business person and entrepreneur?
Another call, and you know what? For this call, I have a giveaway.
Oh, you know what? You lucked up. You just won something. Who are you?
I'm kidding, not going to Sharika's.
What?
My name is K.O.
Hey, KO. What's up, man? How's it going?
Not much. I'm excited. I'm going to check out the show.
Sweet.
It's pretty good.
Great. Do you have a question for Melanie? You got to turn your teeth.
So you guys are doing a good thing. I like those bow ties, too.
Sweet.
Very nice.
Thanks.
Very rich style. You have to come to the Artisan Cafe to get one of them. And
is there a website to go to?
Absolutely. It's www.artisancafeva.com.
Cool, I'm going to check it out now.
Well, actually, I think you just won something, my
You
friend.
won something. We actually have courtesy of Adiva Naturals. We have a gift for you. We have a gift for you.
We got a gift for you. So maybe if you go on Facebook or something, we can hook you up with that, okay?
This is awesome.
I know, isn't it? We got another call. Thanks a lot. We'll talk to you later.
All right, take care.
Okay, bye. Hello? Hello? Oh, wow. Look at that. Anyway, so, where were we? I forgot.
Some of the challenges.
Challenges of being, we have a few seconds left. Some of the challenges of being a business owner in Richmond.
Some of the challenges is, I would say for my specific industry, just ensuring that there's a level playing field.
Right.
I think the Artisan Cafe ensures that the arts movement is inclusive.
Right.
So we've been challenged by that.
Right. Well, we want to thank you for coming, Melly. Hello, welcome to What's the Tea with Malcolm B. What's going on?
Hi, this is Ashley. I'm Melody's sister.
Hi, Ashley.
I'm just calling to say that I love my sister very much and I'm proud of her.
Oh, well, that's really sweet. I don't know if you can win anything because you're related.
I don't want anything.
Okay, I'm sure she can hook you up at home. But thanks for calling.
Thank you,
I just
Ashley.
want to say that in the city of Richmond, Artisan Cafe is the best thing to come to, so everybody needs to come out.
All right, and we're with that. And we're happy your sister is here, looking smashing and with all her great stuff. And thank you for calling. What is your best of Richmond? What's your favorite thing about Richmond, except for your sister? Something else.
Probably the arts.
Cool. Very cool. Well, thanks for calling and being a part of the show tonight.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Ashley.
Thanks for being here.
I
Bye.
promise I didn't tell her to call.
Somebody's actually watching. Can you believe it?
The whole house is probably glued to the TV.
Yeah, well, you did a great job. You did a great job. So, we're going to keep the movement rolling here tonight, and we are going to give our next longtime Richmonders a chance to introduce our next awards. We have Mr. Noble, a friend of who's just called in, and another guy who is awesome on our team, Russ, who is a political savant and a branding guru, expert. I'm running out of adjectives, but anyway, please say hello again to Noble and Russ. Integral parts of our team here.
We're taking a phone call?
Yeah. Go ahead. Run it down, guys. Go ahead.
All right, KO, that was awesome, by the way. But next up, we have some new categories. First up, we have the best place to work out. And our nominees today are Gold's Gym in the Fan, Vita Course, Stride Club, and Acro Yoga class at Project Yoga Richmond.
And the winner is Acro Yoga class at Project Yoga Richmond.
Woo! Who else would do
see
that?
why from earlier.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, switching from a little bit of mind, body, and spirit to everybody's favorite part of the afternoon, evening, after you've done your workout, best place to enjoy a beer. Our nominees for this category are Hardywood, Mekong, Capital Ale House, and Legend Brewery.
And our winner is Mekong. I love that place.
Yeah, that's best beer bar in the United States, actually, not just in RVA.
All right, so this next one isn't something that you really want to be nominated for, but here's the list. Luckily, the bathrooms in this place look smelly, like nothing, like the worst bathrooms in RVA. And our nominees are Strange Matter, Sticky Rice, Baja Bean, the Porta Potties at the Folk Fest.
Surprising absolutely no one. The Folk Fest takes this one walking away. Far and away the worst bathrooms in town. Go figure. Go figure. Yeah. And last, but certainly not least for this bit of time that we have here, nominees for best use of social media, best social media strategy. Our nominees were Dave Saunders, Laura Pence, and Gene Cox. Who's the winner?
You already know what's going on here.
Oh.
We have nonchalant social media approach with the Tally Lieutenant.
How about that? Coming straight from the mouths of Hollywood Noble with the scarf.
So, with that being said, our team is full of winners here. And Vitaly is not only known for living and breathing marketing, communication, and social media, with over 100,000 Twitter followers. He's also an integral person on this experience. And he has staked out a new frontier in the digital terrain. And we are so happy to have you meet Mr. Vitaly Tennant. Vitaly, come on up, man. How you doing?
Good.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Thirsty?
I sure am.
Ah, who is it? Who is
Absolutely.
it? Thanks. Thank you. Mr. Vitaly, we are running low on the booze, but it's okay because we are counting down the time until we get to our gigantic party at 2113 at 2113 East Main Street, where we're going to be celebrating. We're going to have Westatinis. We're going to have a True Blue named after our DJ, and also a special cocktail called the James. Don't miss it. We're going to be there. The music's going to be fire. Atmosphere is going to be great. It might be people doing acro yoga on the floor. It's going to be a mess. You don't want to miss it. So back to you, Vitaly. How are you, man?
Doing good.
Great. So you are a marketing expert, a branding expert, and a social media savant. Tell us the name of your company and what's this about? What is it about?
Basically, the name of my company is VitalyVT.com. It started off as a simple Twitter name, and then it just through tons of blogging, internet endeavors, marketing, affiliate marketing, internet marketing, and running a blog. The actual Twitter following just kept growing and growing, and a lot of people wanted to duplicate that and started contacting me, and that's when LSE was formed, and things have been good ever since, and it's good. Ultimately, it's a good way to promote a lot of things and help a lot of businesses and brands locally.
Yeah. So, in a concrete way, what are some of the sort of day-to-day things that you do? Because a lot of people hear social media marketing and they don't really know what it entails. So, what is it? Can you break it down for us?
Absolutely. Well, basically, everybody is a social media expert these days. Everybody can write a Facebook update or a Twitter update, and there's a lot of research that goes in the back end, and you have to figure out what your niche is that you're trying to target, and use the proper hashtags, keywords, and interact with your audience.
Yeah.
And if you're constantly tweeting or writing updates about what you do all the time, then people already know what you do, so they're less likely to check out your status because they already have figured you out. So it's good to throw in all sorts of things that are happening around the world, to get noticed.
For sure.
That's how social media works, really.
Can you maybe give us some of your top 3 things everybody needs to know about social media, or at least come into an expert? What are some key things folks need to know as they navigate this new world that you're an expert in?
Okay. Well, that's a good question too, Malcolm. Social media is huge. It's good to do your research. Anybody that you're going to, it's good to just see what their past clientele is or who their current clients are. It's good to have that positive affirmation, that your strategy is working. And a lot of times you have to also know that anybody that you're hiring, it takes three months minimum really to be to be noticed on the web. You can't expect to put up a website or a blog and just bam, have people knocking on your door for business. It takes time. There are over 120,000 websites that start every single day. So
wow.
Search engines have a lot of work to filter through. People get a great idea and they start something and they just let it go. So
right.
Major search engines release bots to know that the website is being updated, and that's when your ranking goes up. So it's the second one is to give it time, and then third, just make sure that the price is right too. Yeah,
that's key. Yeah. So Vitaly, tell everybody one more time where to find you.
You can find me at VitalyVT.com.
Social media expert and marketing genius, Vitaly Tennant at Vitaly TV.
Vitaly VT.
Vitaly VT, sorry.
.com.
Yeah. So actually, Vitaly, we have a little bit of a challenge for you tonight.
Okay. Cool.
We know that you are an expert in social media.
Right.
So we want to see if you would be able to recognize some key terms.
Okay.
We want to see if you really know your stuff. So what we've done, sorry, I'm coming apart, Vitaly. See? Okay, we got to do this fast. So we want to see how much, if you can recognize some keywords. So we have some key social media words for you and see if you can recognize it. Brought to you by the lovely Natika. The first one, do you know this word? 5, 4,
I don't.
3. Retweets.
Oh, retweet.
The next one. Okay, this word, do you know this one? 5, 4, 3, 2.
Follow.
Ah, follower. Okay.
Cool.
The next one.
People are gonna think I'm.
I have to say, I'm not even sure I know this one.
Yeah, this one's. This.
Unsubscribe. That was stump me. Yeah. You don't want that.
Okay. Digital.
I'm looking at it. I can't even figure it out either. I'm stumped.
Okay, last one.
You guys are stalking me with all these, but you know.
It's all good. It's just a game.
Yeah.
What is that?
Meeting.
Meeting.
No.
Engagement.
Okay.
Now we know Vitaly is an expert, and if we put all these words in front of him in a regular way, he could have given us a whole spiel about them. But we just playing games with you, buddy. We thank you for being a part of the team.
Yes.
And this guy really, you need to check out his website and his Twitter. Tell him one more time.
It's the actual username is Vitaly VT. It can be found on all the social networks.
He knows what he's doing. Check him out. And actually, so now Vitaly, you and Natika are going to present the next award. Is that all right?
Perfect.
So,
Take this.
Natika actually is a force of nature behind the show. She is my right hand, my good cop, my bad cop. She gets me out of bed. She does everything and does it with such style. So Natika and Vitaly are here to introduce to you the next awards. Take it away.
All right, we're here to present the deadest dead horse we are still riding.
Okay, the nominees are, we got the electric trolley, VCU football team, and the winner is...
Moving the Squirrels Stadium to Shockoe Bottom. Give it up already.
Okay. And the street most likely to tear up your car.
Number 1, Midlothian Turnpike.
And the winner that gets this one is West Main Street in the financial district. And it is full of bricks, so it's nice.
Yes. The best tech company?
We got Tumblr with their second office from New York here, so.
Awesome. And then we have the hippest clothing line with a charitable mission.
We got the Peace Clothing.
Peace Clothing, and they are in the house. And we are rapidly running out of time for our last episode of the season, so we're going to ask you to come on up and interview Mr. Robert Edwards of Peace Clothing. Hey, man, how's it going? All right. This is a great sweatshirt. Are you thirsty?
No.
No. So, as we wind down, tell us about your clothing line. It's a great thing. I've seen this around town. It's please educate all children. Tell us what this is about. Where did it start?
Well, peace is a motivational movement through fashion. Through trial and error, I had the chance to come across this through a letter that my cousin wrote me. And at the end of the letter, it said, please educate Allah's children equally.
Aha.
So I'm stuck looking at it like, how can they relate? I can't do one dimension right there because I lose on a lot of followers.
Right,
so
right.
I just dropped the AH and then.
How old is this? Right.
Originally I started in 2008.
Okay.
But I didn't really put work to it until the beginning of this year.
And I've seen it a lot around town.
Right.
How has it been seating? How has it been getting out?
I'm doing well. My first main source of attraction is Instagram.
Okay.
Instagram, you can find me at peace_clothing_ PEACE_CLOTHING_. And Twitter also at peace_clothing_. So I do a lot of beating the streets. I mean, I go everywhere. I go to barbershop. I don't go to sell my product. I'm not the type of salesman who.
I think you got a call.
Okay.
Hello, welcome to What's the Sea. What's up?
Hey, it's Colleen again.
Hey, you got to turn your TV down.
Yeah, I am turning it down. But can I find you on Facebook for the Peace Clothing? I'm trying to share you guys with my friend Shirley T, who is all over Richmond.
Yes, you can find me at my personal page. It's Robert ROBERT GPA Edwards EDWARDS.
Cool beans.
Thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you. Bye. Good night.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So your mission with the clothing line was what?
Man, my mission is to basically, with positive images, designs outweigh the negative influences that corrupt society today.
Yeah.
Whether it's adult or children. See, a lot of people get the misconception that it's all about targeting the youth because they see the word children, but in reality, we are all God's children. And we all die learning, or you should die learning, which creates you to be a child of God and a student of life.
Do you think that Richmond has a really special need for this situation? I mean,
I believe that not only Richmond, but I believe like if educated equally, crime rate brings crime rate down because, see, this is my life right here. I'm gonna keep it real. Okay, this is what happened. I was in a situation where a guy threatened to kill me.
Wow.
But what I lived in a neighborhood where if someone said they're gonna do that to you, they eventually do it to that person if that person let them.
Wow.
So being from that area, I'm like, well, that's not gonna happen to me because all I was educated on how if somebody do something, they better do it to them before they do it to them.
Mm-hmm.
If I'd been educated equally, I would have knew that I need to contact the authority. They stopped doing it in Richmond City at 5th grade, which was the DARE program.
Right.
Remember the DARE? Mm-hmm. But you're talking about a 5th grade DARE program versus 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. That's 7 more years of negative influences, which creates a wedge between you and the police.
Well, what you're doing is a positive thing, and I hate that we're running out of time. But one more time, tell everybody where to find you.
Peace_clothing_ on Instagram. That's the best way to find me. Oh, you can go to my website at orderpeace.com. ORDERPEACE.com.
Thank you so much. Hang out. Slide down a little if you don't mind. And we're going to introduce another guest. If I don't drop my mic, please welcome Kat Leith from Tumblr. RVA, baby. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Are you thirsty?
Yes.
Now, please help yourself. I think we're winding down. Hey, RVA, call in 915-5202. We have Robert Edwards from Peace Clothing and Kat from Tumblr. So tell everybody what Tumblr is and what you do there.
Tumblr is a microblogging platform. People can post photos, text, video, chat transcript, anything they want. It basically came to be as a way to kind of size down how blogging works and make it less bulky, faster, smoother, sexier.
Yeah. Tumblr's a big deal. Yeah. How they end up, everybody wants to know how Tumblr's in Richmond. Hold on. Hey, welcome to What's in Tea.
Hi, Malcolm.
Hey, who's this?
This is my friend.
Hello, what's up? You have a question for Kat or Robert?
I just wanted to say that your effervescent personality is such a joy to behold on TV.
Thank you, darling. Thank you, darling.
And we're going to twirl in about 10 or 15 minutes. I'll see you soon.
That's right. Hey, everybody, we're going to be at 2113 East Main Street at 2113. Thank you so much. I'm going to chat with Kat. I'll see you shortly, okay?
All right, I'll take care.
Thank you. Bye. So, how'd you end up at Tumblr?
Well, I graduated from VCU. And then I had 3 years of experience doing IT work for VCU. I went to VCU. I also worked for them. And then after I graduated, it was just a really good fit. You know, I had a journalism degree. I had IT experience. And they hired me on soon after I graduated.
What's it like working there? Is it exciting and fun? Is everybody's dream? I mean, these jobs are like the new dream jobs of the 21st century.
Yeah. It's fun. We do all sorts of ridiculous things together. It's very social. We all get along really well. It's really good dynamic. We got to eat together. We went segwaying together. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's exactly as cool as everyone would probably imagine.
What is your day-to-day work like? I mean,
well, the only thing in Richmond is the support team. So basically, we spend our time responding to users, figuring out issues as they happen. Basically, what we do is we have a queue. People email support@tumblr.com, and we answer those emails. And you glean data from those emails. You figure out what's going wrong with the platform.
Wow.
Yeah.
This sounds exciting. It's
kind of nerdy.
We're hanging out with Kat from Tumblr. We have one more person? Or we go? Or we have another presenter? We have another presenter. I have another presenter who is absolutely integral to the filming process of this show. He shoots, he edits, he engineers like a ninja. Please welcome Davis. Davis, we got like 5 minutes and we got somebody very important to speak. So let's.
Absolutely. Here we go. This is it. This is for the best food truck. We've got none other than the winner out of the Boca Truck, Rooster Cart, and RVA Vegan is Mobile Munchies. And boom, big hand to them. Next, late night dining spot is none other than River City Diner.
All right.
You are number one in the spot. And here it is. Freshest local magazine, Skirt Mag. Richmond Grid comes up as a winner. Here it is, RVA Magazine.
RVA Mag.
You win. Boom.
And Kat, you stay here. You hang out, drink up some more. We have Tony from RVA Mag with us. Hey, Tony. How you doing?
I'm good.
Have you met Kat from Tumblr?
No, we just met.
Oh, here we are.
Amazingly, just now.
Yeah. And are you thirsty? I think we got some.
Do you have any more cups?
We got something for you, man. We're not gonna let you go thirsty, bro.
Here we go.
So this is our last show. We're so happy. We're so pumped and excited. So Tony, tell everybody what you do.
We do RVA Magazine. We're a publisher. Local magazine's free. Been doing it for 7 years. Talk about art, music, culture.
I dare to say you might have been the first people to sort of start saying RVA and make it popular. Is that true or?
I think so.
We have the pioneers of RVA in RVA right here, ladies.
Right, but I have to admit, I actually heard that in a back alley exchange matter, which was Nancy Reagan, and some guys were saying it from way back.
Oh.
Yeah, so I think it originated in the 80s.
Okay.
But then I heard it and no one was using it. Everybody was saying RIC.
So you've been doing this magazine, and I mean, a magazine is a big effort and it's a big deal, but you've also done some really big three-dimensional real world things too. Like, can you give everybody a little bit of knowledge of some of the, I guess, events or stuff you've sponsored?
We worked on the G40 with the murals. You might have seen them around town. I worked with Art Wino in DC to bring that to Richmond. Did the first 2 Carytown New Year's events. I don't know if anybody remembers those, but that was like our first. That was actually really viral how that kind of happened, and then I don't know. It's just been a constant working on events in the publication, and they kind of tie hand in hand, go back and forth.
Right. Well, I'm sitting here with 2 bright 21st century media people. In the city, what do you feel like is going on in town? Do you feel like there's something happening?
Oh, yeah.
In what
Absolutely.
way? How do you explain? Either one of you.
I don't know. I just feel like Richmond City is paying a lot more attention to, local tech startups, local publications. I just think people are a lot more psyched on anything that is based in Richmond. I think our city is starting to love itself more. And as a result, these awesome things like RVA Magazine and Tumblr can exist.
Yeah. Do you guys work with each other though? Do you some of these platforms?
Well, this is our first time ever meeting.
Yeah, I've been to the Tumblr office,
Okay.
which is amazing, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Have you been to the new one?
I don't know. I just
We moved.
a month ago.
We were upstairs and then we moved downstairs
Yes,
to an even better space.
Yeah. So how many people is RVA Mag?
6 core people and about 30 freelancers that plug in.
Is it hard? Is it hard work?
It's constant, but it doesn't feel like work.
What are some of the things that make it great, and then some things that make it challenging?
When it's right off the press and it smells like new sneakers, that's amazing. It makes me feel good, and when people pick it up. The hardest part is just keeping true to the core of it, because there's so many things going on. It's hard to keep focused and make sure that we're representing our readership the right way.
Well, what can Richmond do to support you more? And then I would also ask, is Tumblr sort of moving into the city in any kind of way? Do you know what I mean?
Well,
double question, sorry.
Well, I think people can support RVA Magazine and Tumblr at the same time.
Okay.
Just check us out, and I use Tumblr every day. It's amazing. And
Okay.
check out the website.
So we are here with Mr. Tony Harris from RVA Mag. And we're going to 2113. Staff, come on up here. Kat from Tumblr. We're going to a party at 2113 East Main. Come hang out. Thank you so much. We had a great time. Great season.
Last guest.
Thank you to Jack and Creed and Christina and Mecca and Tony and Kat and Noble. Everybody. Busted Tea with Malcolm V, the first and only late night show for RVA about RVA in RVA. Man, me and this team of people are so glad you're here.